What's up, everybody? Today, we're playing a game called Oaken.
Oaken!
This is actually the demo of the game, but the game did recently actually come out. But we're playing the demo because I've never played it before. I'm going in completely blind. James has played this, you said, like twice?
Yes. And I'm enjoying it so far.
So, I know very little about it. I know it's roguelike-y.
It's roguelike-y, and it's a little Alina of the Arena-y.
Yeah. The lady is finally awakened but found herself surrounded by aggressive spirits. Luckily, the Pathfinder is here to help. Objective, defeat all enemies. Begin. Wake up. My lady, you've been sleeping for a very long time. Everything you know was a dream, and this is our true world. Sad to say, but it's not doing particularly well. Anyway, they call me the Pathfinder. I'm here to help. Lady, are you falling asleep? Just a little while longer? You didn't notice the wild beast staring at us? No. Well, now, what's this symbol do? Is that just repeat?
Yeah, repeat it.
Oh, okay. I don't need to do that.
Nah.
Defeat all enemies. We have to defeat these wild spirits. I'll help you if you let me, my lady. This is the lady, your hero and your avatar. As with all other units, your stats are attack and health. You lose when your health drops to 0. Makes sense?
Huh?
Each unit has a frontal arc, which shows the possible directions of its attack. Units can make a move and an attack once per turn. Okay. Careful not to leave your back exposed. Units can counterattack any number of times, but only if the attacker is within their frontal arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the same holds true the other way. If you attack an enemy from behind, you won't get counterattacked.
Okay. Unfortunately, your enemies are hastened, which means that they will be able to make an extra move. Move to one of the highlighted hexes by dragging the unit in question. You can always cancel an action with a right click. Remember to rotate towards the enemy by selecting the arrow pointing in the direction. So I can just be like, boom, and then you just kind of point in whichever direction.
Yep.
So theoretically, I'd want to point this way because I have that tree blocking that side.
You are correct. Look at you having strategy brain.
This card is a spell. To cast it, drag it onto a target. Line of sight extends for 3 hexes from the frontal arc of a unit and is blocked by non-allies. Impale. Deals 4 damage to an enemy within your line of sight. So my line of sight is that guy.
Yes. It's a straight line.
Got him. Nice shot, but using cards and skills drains up your Lumi. Don't worry, though. The pool will be increased and replenished at the start of your turn. There are no more actions to take this turn, so it's time to end it.
So with all of these types of games, you have energy per turn. They call it Lumi, but it's your energy, whatever.
Yep.
And you gain more energy per turn as well, kind of like in a Hearthstone situation.
Okay, so that's quite different. So, let's see. Drag a unit onto an enemy. So it's just that's how you attack?
Correct.
Alright.
And then again, because their frontal arc is there, they will counterattack.
Great. Be careful, though. Attacking unit from the frontal arc triggers a counterattack. Let's finish this. Summon me adjacent to an enemy. I'll send them where they belong. Pathfinder's a unit. You can summon units nearby up to 2 hexes away, but they cannot act on the turn that they are summoned.
However, Awake is an ability that you can read on that card there. Awake is when you summon.
Okay, so it just does 3 damage to adjacent enemies. So I can just be like, hey, look.
Bam.
Behind you. Bam. And then we did it.
Yeah. Tutorial.
It's very tutorial-y. A friendly spirit appears to be in trouble. Defeat all enemies and protect the scared thinker. Listen, we have to establish some rules if you're going to follow me. First of all, even the most peaceful spirits are acting mad. You have to be very careful. You shouldn't trust any... Oh, look, is it a tinker? It's so cute. I'll be right back. 1.
Yeah.
I see why you like this game. This character is you.
Yeah.
This looks bad. Now we have nowhere to run. We have to stand our ground to defeat the incoming enemies. You can hover over units to see keywords and abilities. Automatic tooltips can be turned off in the menu. In this battle, you received a side objective for protecting a neutral spirit, a little tinker. Finishing side objectives grants bonus experience and rewards.
Yeah.
So that's the
your
tiny
main goal
tinker.
your main goal is to defeat all enemies, but if you can also protect the Sacred Tinker, you get new stuff.
Alright. Deals 1 damage to adjacent units on death. Sure. And this is a burrow that summons enemies.
Yep. And then you've got you, and you've got the Tinker behind you.
How far can we move in a turn?
1 space, unless something says otherwise.
Okay. It can attack any enemy in its line of sight. After making a move, it can only attack in melee. And then Stalker unit has +1/+1 while on green.
A green tile, which currently you have no way of making.
Okay.
So the Daughter is a ranged unit, but can get in melee if she needs to.
And then the Stalker
just has better stats in general, a little better defense, and is cheap to play.
Okay. So I feel like can I destroy that burrow, or is that burrow just something I have to deal with?
So no, the burrow is something you have to deal with. Again, unless something tells you otherwise.
So...
Because notice your main objective is to defeat all enemies, and there's 5 of them. There's currently only 2 on the field.
Okay, so if I summon a shooter here facing up, then not only will that theoretically shoot the guy in the corner, but it will protect the Tinker from the side.
Yes, but keep in mind that you can't attack the same turn you summon.
True.
And is that unit up there a melee unit, or is it a ranged unit? Does it specify?
It's a unit.
Yeah, so it'll attack in melee, but it will move and attack. So you just gotta keep that in mind.
Alright, well then maybe I'll do this, because he's cheaper.
Okay.
And then I'll wait right here, I guess. I have an extra energy.
Yeah. So again, you could have the lady walk forward and slap that guy, if you wanted.
I suppose it's going to attack me anyway. Do I have enough energy to move and attack with 1 energy?
Yep. So the energy is only for playing cards.
Oh.
Every character can move 1 space and attack once, regardless of energy.
I should have turned better. Because now I'm exposed.
Now you're exposed, but they can only move 1 space.
Burrow summon hostile spirits and adjacent hexes. If the spawning area is blocked, enemies will be summoned further away.
Right, which means that blocking the hex, the summon spaces, doesn't really do you any good. So you've got 4 energy with which to summon.
Yeah, I suppose I could just pop this to just kill that guy.
That's true. And then which way you want to face. So you'll see that there's 2 burrows there. The one burrow is blinking because it's about to summon something.
That is true.
That's probably your best bet,
Yeah,
is that angle.
Just go bank.
He'll do the damage. He'll take 1 back because that guy had an on-death ability.
Then also just wait here for them to spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're expendable. Oh, that death thing is AoE damage. Interesting.
Yes. Which it technically did say, but this is still technically tutorial, so I was just like, you'll let him learn the hard way.
You'll figure it out. Okay. Go, my expendable minion.
Yeah. And that's the last enemy you have to defeat anyway. So, bam.
Victory! I'm the greatest.
You did it.
The first sight of the eclipse. Is there any way to prevent it from progressing? Do not leave any purple hexes. Environment Dusker influence. Enemies on purple hexes +1/+1. Mr. Pathfinder, those spirits, why are they like that? They can't hear the voice anymore, which makes them dangerous. Wild. What does it mean? You really have no idea, do you? Nope. The lady is, in fact, extraordinarily clueless.
Yeah.
Let me explain. This is what gives us form and makes us do stuff, and that went by too fast. Some kind of timeless spell. Now it is lost. So are most of the spirits. He's a fast talker. This is why she's clueless.
Yeah.
I think I might know the cause of this mess, and I believe you can help me restore the order. Alright. So now we're going to deal with purpleness.
Yeah.
To be able to go further, we need to cleanse the eclipse terrain. It may anger the wild spirits, but we have to risk it. We now have access to skills. They cost 1 Lumi and can be used once per turn. Most levels have special rules and hexes which provide benefits or drawbacks to units. Use your new skill and the seedling to reclaim enemy terrain. So, create green nearby. So I presume I have to be next to it, so I presume I have to move first.
Very likely.
So just
And yeah, that actually has a 2-space range.
Okay, so I didn't even have to move.
No, but you'll want to anyway, because you got these guys.
Tinkers. Awake or advance. Rotate enemies in its line of sight towards itself. Okay. So they got like taunt.
Yep.
Interesting. +1/+1/1 on a green space is now relevant.
Yep. And then the important one.
And then awake fills its frontal arc with oh.
Yeah.
So I can like just go here and be like green.
Boom, summon 3 things. Summon 3 green, yeah.
Well, 2 green because I spent a green there, which I shouldn't have.
Correct.
I could have greened there.
That's right.
I'm a fool, an inefficient fool. Let's see. Well, we can just impale this guy. Just, and then
And you've got 1 energy left, and there's 1 purple space left, so, done. You did it.
well, that was it. More are
Yeah,
coming. Run, I'll grab their attention. Meet me at the Oaken Bridge, got it? Broken Ridge, got it! What? No! Oaken! Never mind, I'll find you, just run.
Again, tutorial.
Oh. I could have won that in 1 turn if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Guess we're on our own from now on. Now where's that Broken Ridge? Huffing heavily, the Tinker points towards the approaching silhouettes. Oh no. Please, may they be friendly spirits? A graceful yet quite irritated figure jumps down from a nearby canopy. You there, Sprout! What are you doing here? Get behind me! You can't stay here! Summon Aya to scare the wild spirits away. Train by defeating as many enemies as you want. Interesting.
Yeah. So this is essentially the last bit of the tutorial.
Okay. Guide is a unique spirit that will accompany you on your journey. They also provide you with a trinket and a skill. Trinkets are rare items that enhance you and your units with passive abilities. Enemies on green tiles take 1 damage at the end of my turn. Okay. See. Then we've seen all of those before. I do have 3 abilities now.
Yep.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy in my line of sight. Do 1 damage. Restore 2 health to self or an adjacent unit. And then create green.
Calculate. Yep. And now you also may notice in the bottom left there, you have an extra unit. It costs 5, so you can't summon her immediately. But she is far and away the strongest unit in your deck.
Okay. I also notice there's runes here. Step on it to become hastened. Step on it to become charged. Step on it to gain strength and shield.
Yeah. And then if you just sit there for a second, it'll also tell you what those mean right next to it.
Yeah.
Pushes targets with attacks, removed after attacking. Hastened is you get an extra move.
Removed after
Removed after moving.
And this is more damage, removed after attacking, and then less damage, removed after taking damage. So it's just one-time use things.
Yes. Now the nice thing about runes is the runes stay on those spaces, So you can like step on a space and step off of it, and then the rune will just still be there.
Okay. I'm thinking of putting down a green on one of these purples and putting this stalker guy on it because can.
Sure. So you've got that one guy that's currently on the field, and then something is going to be summoned on one of those 2 spaces on the top left there.
Yeah, so I think I want to just set up for this guy coming in.
Okay.
Probably like that.
Yeah, that would keep the arc there. Now.
And then I could just move here just because... Well,
I mean,
that would give me the shield, but it would also mean that I'm near enough to the purple where the guy can walk on the purple and get buffed.
True, but did you look at what he does?
Shooter. He's a shooter. Can attack any enemy's LOS. Activates the ability on dealing damage with an attack while receiving none in return. It can attack only after making a move. It can only attack in melee.
Right.
So yeah, he as long as I stay here, I'm gonna get hit. But if I move, then he's gonna move into the purple and still be able to hit me in melee, but stronger. But maybe I could go to... I mean, the haste doesn't really help me out right now. And charged is fine, I guess.
Fine, but still in his line of sight.
Yeah.
So you've got a couple of options depending on if you want to be spicy, if you want to be just cool.
Yeah, screw it.
So yeah, you've got your main unit, and if she falls, you lose.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that matters for loss on your turn, unless there, again, happens to be something that says otherwise. But she's also got just a crap ton of health.
Yes. Do units also get benefits from these?
Same thing. They get the benefits from the runes. They also have the 1 move, 1 attack per turn.
Okay, because I can do 1 damage to this guy, just kill it for free. And by free, I mean 1 energy.
For 1 energy, yep.
And then what I could do is I'm going to move here facing down because that's where someone's going to be spawning. And then I can green up this, which will
both makes him weaker and will do damage at the end of the turn.
Yeah, and then I could just kill him.
And just kill him. That works too. And you've still got 2 energy left, which you can use to either summon the other dude, or you can heal someone.
That is true. I think I'm gonna heal that guy.
Has to be adjacent, unfortunately, in that case, in that specific case.
And he's already moved. So I'm gonna make a tinker.
Okay. So you can tinker or you can heal yourself. The lady is also wounded, so.
Yeah, but not by much.
Yeah.
And then I think we just then I will. Yeah, it's still adjacent.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're not on the thing anymore.
Yep.
I hadn't thought of that. Perhaps tactical error. You know what? You're expendable.
Everyone except the lady is expendable. Get there and talk.
Okay, so now we have the big one that we can do.
Yeah, you could have done her last turn too,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I thought you were messing around because of the train by defeating as many enemies as you want.
And creates green under them, so I want to spawn them on a purple theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Let's see.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you did it.
Oh, and that just ends the fight.
Yeah, that was literally your main goal, was summon her.
Oh, okay. Auntie, I'm Aya, not... Wait, aren't you the lady? In folk song, you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Ta-da!
She's just so oblivious. Just, hooray! I did it.
Yeah! So here you go. Tutorial is officially done. So now you can see, this screen is normally where you choose your character. I believe in the tutorial you have the lady. And likewise, you can choose...
Yeah, there's the lady and someone else.
Yeah, and then you can choose your secondary, which is Aya or
Someone
else.
Alright. Standard and expert.
Yep.
We'll do standard. Thanks. Since it's your first time here, let me show you around. Remember, you can always send your feedback by using the report button. This is the world map. Here you can track your journey down the oak. You've received the guide's trinket and a starting set of cards. Open your inventory and check them out. Click. This is your deck. It contains all the cards collected during your current run. During battles, you can draw a card at the start of your turn until you have 4 in hand. You can upgrade the cards with wisps and lumi globes. You need to find some first. You can destroy unwanted cards to gain lumi dust, and then use it to improve the stats of your other spirits. Ooh, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
This is your guide, and you unlock skills. You can also preview your sprites in their full 3-dimensional glory. Alright. So we got events or battles. Let's look at an event. I want to get to that treasure chest, so we're going to go that path that way.
Yeah.
Lush green field filled with busy spirits used to be a frequent sight when traversing the Oak's Crown. The one who seems to be in charge here is hesitant about leaving his post, even for the greater good. Encourage one of the other workers, choose a spirit, send a replacement, lose a spirit and receive an Elder Spitter. Attack gains 1 strength and 1 shield, can move after attacking, is a shooter.
And they cost 2 to play.
Or gather some lumi-rich plants. Become fatigued to receive 15 lumi dust. I don't know what fatigued does.
I don't remember.
But I'll just grab a spirit. Choose my reward.
You get another seedling.
I do like the seedlings.
You get a lurker.
Inflicts degeneration on dealing damage. Taking damage at the start of the turn, reduced after triggering, or so it's like poison.
Yeah. And then the
warden prevents enemies in its frontal arc from moving away or attacking other targets.
It is very expensive to play, but he's a beefy boy and can be upgraded many times. That's the symbols under their name is how many times they can be upgraded.
Okay. Well, I'll grab him. I liked the green spreader, but we'll try that one. That's why I had to spend too much time fighting wild spirits. The sounds of battle can attract others nearby. Win before round 7 starts.
Yeah.
For a bonus.
So your main objective is just defeat all enemies.
You can choose which drawn cards to replace at the start of each battle.
So you can choose to mulligan some of your cards at the start of every fight.
Let's see.
Your deck only has 7 cards to start with. Well, 6 cards to start with, and you just gained 1 more, so you can choose to redraw some of them.
Oh, I can get rid of all of the purple. Almost all of the purple.
So you only have 3 energy to start with.
That's true. Let's see.
So, key things to remember, of course, are remember that you have that relic.
Oh, there's Lumi crystals just hanging out.
Yep, so you can pick those up. Oh, that's right. Fatigue is you have reduced max health, and it goes away at the end of the chapter.
We could have healed that fatigue immediately.
That's true.
I want to like just make the world green, but I don't know if that's actually worth it.
I mean, again, remember your relic.
Yeah, that's true.
So enemies take a damage if they're on a green tile.
Yeah, it's like I could do it offensively, I suppose.
Yeah, you can do it offensively. You can be slower and do it defensively.
And let's do that. And
you got 1 energy left.
And I can deal 1 damage to that, which means that when it dies, it's going to create a wild niblet.
And unfortunately, you can't shoot him from there because you just put a seedling between your line of sight.
Oh, I should have shot it first. I didn't think that would do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. And again, it's you learn.
In that case,
just make his space green.
Let's make his space green. Okay. That guy's got a skull on him.
I believe that means he has a farewell ability.
Okay, that's just all it means.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So those two both have 1 health left, so you can ping them, you can slap them, you can turn their space green, and that'll kill them.
Yeah, we definitely have some options here.
Yes.
I think I want to do a ping on one and a turn green on one, and then maybe summon one of these two.
Depending on how you position it, you can do both of those things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you have all 3 of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, ping.
I could do that because that'll make that green. It's like that guy's dead now.
Yeah. And what's his farewell ability?
Summons a wild niblet, whatever the heck that is.
So that guy right there next to your lady.
Yep.
That's a niblet.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Which also means that if you can ping that guy, he'll summon a niblet, and then the niblet will be on a green space and die. So, other options.
Yeah, that's true. I would have to move. Okay, yeah. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're going to pick. What? Oh, I have to be facing. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta remember your cone.
Oh, well, I've ruined that plan.
That's okay. Now, I believe that you can save some energy. You don't have to. Yeah, healing him works just fine.
Okay, let's not be a big dumb dummy about things.
Alright, you've got 5 energy, so you got some options.
I can summon the big one. I can summon the other big one.
And her thing is Awake deals 1 damage to all enemies in her line of sight.
Yeah.
So depending on where you put her, you can actually potentially do a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, 2 of these things are already dying.
It's true.
So I actually feel like I want to not go too crazy. If I ping this guy, then he'll summon the thing, and then he'll die to greenness.
Yep.
And then I can summon this guy. Here. And
And again, you can fight the niblets directly, or you just let them die to the poison.
This card has been used once this battle and now is now unstable. If you use it again, it will become unstable for the rest of the chapter.
Yes. So the chapter is the whole, you know, your acts basically.
Yeah.
So you can use the card again, but if you do, then it's gone from your deck for a while.
Curses.
And remember, she's a ranged unit, so line of sight is just, yeah, as far as you want to go. You can put her all the way in the corner and still do that if you wanted.
I suppose that is true.
Remember, you can summon units, 2 spaces away.
But I wanted... Do I pick up the Lumi crystals if I summon a friend on it?
Yes. As well as you'll make the space underneath her green because she's got a whole bunch of stuff. I thought she did anyway. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, and creates green underneath them. So she made the green under it. Okay.
So in that case, I guess I will just heal you. Oh.
Yeah, it had the haste, so it had the extra move.
That wasn't very nice. Wasn't very neighborly.
But will theoretically be easy enough to just ping away one way or another.
And then honestly,
line of sight. You're not angled that way.
Why am I just the worst?
Nah, you've never played before. Put it there and be
oh
like,
man, he's a big friend.
He's a big friend. Alright, you only have three enemies left. And if you can do it this turn...
After the burrows run out of enemies to summon, they will activate Silent Fog. Defeat all the remaining enemies quickly, or your units will become fatigued at the start of each turn. So I just gotta kill these 2, right? So
yeah, just gotta kill those 2. And you've got many, many ways that you can do this here. And again, units falling in battle don't actually matter. Unless it's the lady, obviously.
Boop. Boop.
And they summoned 2 little friendos, but they'll...
Boop.
Many ways you can kill them still.
Boop.
Bam.
Okay.
And you did it before round 7 started.
So theoretically, I got a nice little bonus.
Yeah.
Choose your reward. Restore health to self or a nearby unit equal to the green adjacent to it.
So that can be potentially a big heal.
Bulbit. Attack restore health equal to its attack to adjacent allies.
Yeah, so low damage but can heal people.
Or Wade Plus, and it's got a plus and it's got a different color to its name.
Yes, I've been upgraded once already.
Push self or a nearby unit.
Yep. So it basically helps give a unit extra movement.
You found some Lumi Dust. It can be used to increase the stats of units and then do things and stuff.
Yeah. So you can grab one of your units here.
How do I grab? How do I... thought it was just a drag situation.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta grab the things in the bottom right. So you hit that and drag it to the target.
Ah.
So that'll.
Okay. So 12.
So that'll.
It's all 12 for each of them.
Yeah, and the first upgrade is always an attack plus.
All right. Well, let's make my thick boy thicker. And then destroy.
You can destroy a card for 8 Lumi.
Okay. I won't destroy anything yet. Well, we'll think about it. Stumbled upon two spirits engaged in a heated debate amongst a substantial crowd. One says the yoke is round, the other is sure that it is flat. Choose a spirit, choose a spell, say they're both wrong, choose an uncommon wisp, or turn the crowd against the lecturers, receive a Lumi Globe. I don't know what I want.
So spirits are your units, spells are, you know, spell cards.
What's an uncommon wisp?
Uncommon wisps are upgrades to the units. And then Lumi Globes, I believe, are the currency. I think.
I'm going to say that it's square. Oaken Square. Being chased off the debate hall, you have noticed some smarter wisp following you. See, this guy knows.
Yeah, there you go.
Activates the ability on death. I'm still unsure.
So yeah, so basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab one of these wisps and you're gonna stick it on a unit.
Okay.
And that unit is going to get the stat, so either a +1 attack or +1 health, and then this ability. So in this case, shooter. It turns your unit into a shooter, but makes it so that it flat out can't move.
I can put that on my thick boy and just be like, deal with him.
He's big and he doesn't move. Or you can make it so that he gets a little bit more attack, and then just when you summon him, he gains regen 3.
Okay.
Or you can give him +1 attack, and when he dies, he ensnares whoever it was that attacked him.
Selfish is kind of on brand for a tank.
But then Distant Wisp is, of course, cool.
Okay. You have your first upgrade. Each unit
gets 1 Wisp.
Spells and skills can also be changed to their improved version. Yeah.
That's right. So you use Wisp to upgrade units, and you use Lumi Globes to upgrade spells.
Okay. So.
Bam. So he is a 5/6 with regen 3 when you summon him.
He's thick. Protect all niblets, defeat all enemies.
Yeah. Look at all them niblets.
Look at all these niblets.
With defeat 10 enemies.
Well, we can. Oh yeah, this is the redraw one.
Yeah, you can choose what cards to redraw.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, there's my big warden I can't play.
Yeah.
I can green these guys up.
Yep.
And then I can attack to blow up one of them.
Yeah, and you can also ping.
The farewell does 1 damage to adjacent units. It doesn't say enemy adjacent units, so.
That is true.
So if I do something like this, and then I ping.
Line of sight.
Why am I just the worst life?
Your unit's still going to be in the way there.
Oh, so I've ruined this, is what you're saying.
Well, but you can go the other way and hit that guy.
Yeah, I suppose
instead.
that's fine.
And you can go there or up to that other space and do it.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
And yeah, make sure your cone is facing the right way. There you go.
So now, at the end of the turn, he'll die, and he'll ping this guy, and then this guy should die, because they're both going to take 1 damage from being on green.
Yes. Now, can you move that guy that you just summoned? Because he's going to take all that explosive damage as well.
Maybe, but
it's okay. Look, he's expendable. He was there for his summon ability, his awake ability.
I can move him out of the way, and then I can move up and then just slap this other guy.
Yeah, and basically do what you just did. Move down, take a pot shot. The green will kill him.
You do that, so I'm facing both spawn thingies.
There you go. And then you can heal your friend. You can set up more green. You can summon your other dude. some combination thereof.
I will probably get this guy rolling here. I'll keep him somewhat centralized because I don't know where I'm going to need him yet.
Makes sense. He'll take the one from the green and then I'm going to nibble it.
Okay, I can make my chunky boy.
That's the explodes when he dies.
That said, all I gotta do is ping, and then these guys just also die.
Yep.
It's really a bad situation they've gotten themselves in.
Yeah. You've got this wonderful little combo of just ranged and be mean to things. Put some green underneath him and just wall of ready to fight, but don't need to do anything.
Everyone's at full health, so I don't even gotta heal?
Yeah.
Alright. This is fine.
Currently no enemies on the field.
Okay.
So you have a turn of just set up if you wanna.
And I'll just keep greening.
Yeah, why not? Niblet run away.
I'm gonna go this way and face these guys. He's gonna take 1 damage from that thing dying, but he's got regen, so it should be fine.
That's true.
Just ping him.
Yeah. Ping him, set up more stuff.
Let's see. I'm actually gonna have him move here so that I can play you here, just to more green. And then more green, because I guess.
Yeah, everybody's still at full, so you just got this on lock at the moment.
It's not a bad situation we got ourselves in. Let's
If
see.
anything, you've just got the board all just super full of things, and
we're gonna have you move here. We'll have you move there. I'll have you back up just for a second because the reasons.
yeah.
Just green that space because I can. I don't even need to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, for now, they're just summoning. They keep summoning the same little 3-2 things that explode on death, so they're not dangerous. And also, that's the remaining 3 enemies, so you just gotta end it and you're good.
Suicide rush.
Bam.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Replenish, a tinker, and a flow. Hasten self and a nearby ally.
Ace of course gives it the +1 movement.
I think I like the. I don't know if I want any of them, but I can just. It's you always pick something because you can trash it yourself in this game.
Correct.
And it's just like I don't feel like I need any of these things.
Yeah. So then grab the tinker and then turn it into gems. Turn it into bubbles.
Yeah.
And it gives you. What's nice is if you click the wrong one, you do have the a button right there to undo.
Fair enough.
So now the next upgrade will be health.
Okay. I'm just gonna make this guy as thick as possible.
Yeah, and I think it just goes back and forth of just attack, health, attack, health, attack.
Alright. Old but gold. The Elder Spirit seems to be close to succumbing to the eclipse. Maybe it's not yet too late to save him. Heal and Jew. The Elder Spirit, visibly shaken, is standing in the middle of an eclipsed terrain. The voice is gone. My mind is waning. Is this really the end? Not on my watch. Stay away, spirits. It's too late. No. Stop. Get some help. Okay.
So
heal.
So that is a friendly unit up there with 5 health. And your main objective is to get them back to full. So obviously you can still fight. You still got things you can do as normal, but your primary goal is get him back to full health.
I'm trying to think of like.
So look at his ability because it's very important.
Consumes all nearby green to regain an amount of health at the start of turn. What does he consider nearby?
I believe it's adjacent and under him.
Okay, so like if I green up his world.
Yeah, that's what you want to do because he's got a long way to heal. He's at 5 health and he's got to heal up to I think 18.
Okay, and then just another green.
Yep.
Ah, he was fast.
Still do their things, and then yeah, he absorbed all of those and healed up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you could always spend 2 energy to green his space and heal him a little bit. Well, that's 2 energy.
This thing, when he dies, he gunks up the board. I don't like him.
Yeah. Well, just don't kill him.
But then he's gonna come up closer and gunk up even worse.
Well, you know. That's the challenge, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Hello, my expendable friend.
You gotta turn him first. Yep, there you go.
And then just keep your ickiness over there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. There. I'll put you in the trenches. That'll do.
Nah, dude. Where are you going?
Then I think we just start
healing and greening. And don't forget, he absorbs all the ones around him, so you can green up like that purple one that's right there.
I suppose that's true.
Just so that it's less bad. I mean, this should be fairly easy. You've got a good setup going here.
Just a wall of dude. Just...
Dude wall. Oh, hey, look. You got friendos.
Let's just keep giving him some green to green.
Yep. And I believe as long as you can green one more space, he should be back to full this turn.
I probably don't need to be unstable.
So yeah, if you that's basically the idea. There is if you desperately want to, or desperately need to play that unit again.
Aha! I haven't felt this good knows how long. Would you like to become along, youngsters? Yeah, sure.
Hooray!
Easy.
Oh.
Unlocked a new guide. 1/7 Defender. Creates green under nearby units and restores health to nearby units. And use Miracle Cure. Allies gain Strength 1 when they regain health.
So this is a guide, which you can basically, at the start of a run, you can choose him instead of Anya.
Okay.
So, instead of your green spaces deal damage to enemies, you have the sniper character, you can have Big Healy Boy and green spaces heal, or people get stronger when they get healed.
Fair enough.
Hey.
I don't think we really have Lumidust, so I think just grabbing a Wisp is fine.
Yeah, you've got the 7 Lumidust, which is not a whole lot. Yeah. But, yeah, get a random Wisp here.
Reach. Can also be summoned onto any green. Okay.
Okay, as opposed to just within 2 spaces.
Shield 2, and restore health to allies in its frontal arc on summon. Interesting.
Okay. So, the Curious Wisp gives it more power and can summon it farther away. The Defensive Wisp is health and shield, and the Giving Wisp is health and heal.
More power.
Yeah, and then you gotta give it to someone. The warden's already got one, so it would replace.
That is replacement. Okay.
Correct.
So
I unfortunately can't get any upgrades because she's already strong.
So probably one of the stalkers then. I do like the seedlings. But they're spreading the green. These guys want to be on the green anyway.
Yeah.
So I feel like that just makes sense.
That makes sense.
And then I don't have enough to upgrade, unfortunately.
Yeah. So without selling something.
I don't think I want to sell anything yet. Also, elite
You're getting
battle.
close to the end. Yeah, the siblings.
Defeat both Duskers. Defeat all enemies during the same turn. Oh lord.
Yeah.
You're just gonna become fatigued by taking damage from voiceless foes or through event outcomes. Fatigue reduces max health, but don't worry, it can be removed at the end of each chapter.
You're getting close to the end of the chapter, which is nice.
Alright. Select cards to redraw.
Yep. Notice those two boyos are big and chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
I mean, they're 4/18s, so just keep in mind you got a lot of damage to get through, and they will murder whatever they show up against.
Unless it's my big guardian boy.
Unless it's your big guardian boy. You can summon him close and just green up right nearby.
Yeah, I think we start greening.
Okay, and then you got one more. You can either move and shoot, you can green up more spaces.
I think we keep the green train rolling. Let's just
Yeah, now did you look at whatever they do to see what they do?
So
they're
he
voiceless.
cannot act for 2 turns. Farewell, the other Dusker receives mobility and becomes enraged. So
Hence the defeat all enemies during the same turn.
Gotcha. The other one's more the same. Okay.
Yeah. No, the other one wasn't asleep though.
Oh. Well, fair enough. We can summon our Stalker boy.
Yep. And that's the one with reach. So you can summon him. You can summon him from farther away if you want to retreat and then summon.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he gonna die.
Yeah, unfortunately that is the way it be.
Although I could just...
You could just big angry poke.
Yeah, I think I like big angry poke.
And then again, you can poke more, or you can green more. But now you also see why both the defeating them on the same term helps, but at the same time, leaving both of them alive. Oh, he got tired now.
Ah, so they just take turns.
Yes.
Okay. So what I do is I get my guardian boy out. He can take a hit. He'll be like, "Come at me, bro." And then he recovers. Oh man. Oh, he's so good.
He's a pretty good boy. Ooh. Now, how spicy do you want to go?
Spicy?
So, if your big boy decides to move to the side there, he can move to the side and smack that guy, giving your Anya the ability to land and shoot both of them. Because that empty space between the two of you is technically in line of sight of both. Now, I will say before you move, you'll have one energy left over after placing Anya, so you can use that to heal your big guy before he moves. Or would you rather use it for a spike?
He's at full health, so I don't have to heal him.
Oh, he is at full health. Man, for some reason I thought he had more. Well, never mind then.
And then...
Yeah, that'll ping them both and put a green underneath them.
And then... attacking is the spicy play.
Attacking is the spicy play.
But... I'm just gonna...
You could shove him out of the way. If you push and they're blocked, they'll take damage.
That does mean that he could potentially move over and hit my warden for free. But that also means that he can't hit my lady, so that was kind of,
Yeah. And that is exactly what he'll do. But now he's going to sleep.
Yeah, but I still need to do more damage to him.
Yeah.
I almost want to do something like that.
Not put the green underneath him?
You know, I just want to get rid of the icky.
And that's fair, and you can do that too.
But, no, this is fine. Because I can pretty quickly kill this guy, but then this guy's alive.
Right. So you want to get him down both low at the same time. So since that other guy is asleep, you could move, heal, and then slap him. And then he won't take a counterattack death. But then you don't know what this other one's going to do.
I think my current game plan is I'm going to... green this, and then I will move here. Next turn, I'm going to move this seedling down, and then I'm going to start firing away at this top sleepy guy. Because this turn, this guy will be hurting himself pretty badly.
That's the one with reach, so you could put him all the way in the bottom if you wanted to, and have him get a free attack. If you want to.
Well, I mean, he can't attack.
Oh, he can't attack in the same turn, but still.
You know what? I'm just gonna save it. Yeah, because I want him to move there. Because now he's got, like, nothing.
Yeah. And your big guy, unfortunately, was not able to survive that. But...
So now we do this. Mutually assured destruction.
Ooh.
And then we do that.
Yeah.
And then we do this. Oh, I forgot the turn.
No, wait. Over on the right, you do have an undo button.
Where? Oh, there.
Above
here?
above your end turn. Yep.
Oh, it did it full undo? Oh
Nope.
no.
It makes a big splash, but it's just the last one.
Let me do that.
There you go. Victory!
That undo button's gonna be real good for someone like me.
Oh, yes.
Greens are created under enemies that take damage. Ooh. You regain health equal to the cost of the spells you cast. Or allies become charged when pushed. Oh, I'm definitely taking this minuscule seedlings.
Yeah.
I'm all about that green.
More green spaces.
Alright. And then I'll do this before I do any upgrades, and then...
Just in case. Another stray wisp.
Yeah. Elusive. Awake deals damage to enemies in a frontal arc when he's summoned.
That could be fun on on one of your seedlings. So it just puts down three green tiles and hits all of them once.
Yeah, sure. I like it.
All right.
All right, and I got two essential upgrades here.
Yep. So you can just max out your warden, or you could pump attack power into other dudes.
Oh yeah, these guys do have fatigue. I could have healed some fatigue, but it's fine. I'm gonna upgrade these two. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit.
Okay, now are you okay with your deck?
Yeah, this is fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All of these have done good things. Defeat the enemy hero. Do not leave any purple. Environment. Fertile soil. All units have growth. Creates green on being summoned or moving. And then enemies. So fertile soil is good, but Dusker Influence is bad?
Correct.
Alright. Cool. This unit is an enemy hero. It has some unique abilities and can use cards just like me.
Yeah, he's a big chunker too. Like 331 is nothing to sneeze at.
Alright. Well, we can just immediately green up his world.
Yeah. And he'll do an extra damage immediately because that's that seedling.
Voiceless.
Means he attacks and does fatigue.
But that doesn't mean that I can move up and green something else if I want.
Yeah, it's true. And remember, I believe your green also can be any space within 2 and doesn't need line of sight. So. But all units also have growth, so moving around.
Oh, be careful. When a unit's fatigue reaches its actual max health, it dies and becomes unavailable for this chapter. Temporary busts don't increase the threshold, so that unit just got aced apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got this thing. We want to not be near it. It's like we can green him.
Yep, you got plenty of options. Yeah, that'll hit all 4 of those tiles.
And then honestly, I can just
yeah, depending on where you want to go and what you want to do.
I wanted to ping him, but well, I can ping and then move, right?
Yeah.
So ping him, he'll die at the start of the turn or at the end of my turn. And then I'm going to move away.
Tactical retreat. And you still have 1 energy left, so you can green up a tile somewhere nearby. Just fill the world with plant.
You
got some options there.
could just
You could summon him behind. You've got your Spike. You've got your Aya. You've got options. You just set him up behind and be like, surprise!
It's either that or I Aya in between these two, and then she dies, but it does 1 damage and then greens them.
You can put the Aya. Yeah, you can put the Aya in the top right corner there, or there. Yeah, no, that there wouldn't work. There would, but top right also works.
Yeah.
Do you think that space is any better?
I think this is probably
because she's a ranged unit, and you're putting her adjacent to the big boy.
Yeah, but the big boy's gonna move anyway.
True.
So, if anything, I could move myself down here, and then
put her there.
Yeah, I mean that's actually not any better. Still, I'm still within 1 of it. So.
Yeah.
Ugh. But I want to get the damage in, so just screw it. Alright, now that one's already dead.
Yeah, and he's the one that, does 1 damage on death?
Yeah. And this guy's not doing anything other than just being a liability, so yeah, let's just...
I'm gonna go smack.
This graphic indicates that something will happen here after X amount of turns at the start of the enemy's turn. Basic units are unable to appear in the battlefield if their hex is blocked, but more powerful foes like this Dusker will always deal with the obstacles somehow. So we just want to retreat.
Yeah, he jumped into the air and he's going to slam down on that tile, so you don't want to be anywhere near that. And it's... Basically, that was them telling you, like, look, don't just try to block the tile. It's not going to work anyway.
Yeah.
But you've got 6 energy, so you can do some cool setup here.
Yeah, let's get some angry doggos here.
Yeah.
And then just
create the hex he's about to land on. The Conqueror will land here, dealing 3 damage.
And then just heal you.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Oh man.
Yeah.
This is the spicy play.
Just back tank.
Bank.
Yeah. It's also nice is you've got the hand there that's just like when it's time. I've got 8 damage just direct sitting here.
Let's see.
Potentially more than that if you want to, because you could unstable the cards, and this is the end of the chapter anyway.
I think I want to make sure that you die.
Bring up the tile.
Any
other moves or attacks you want to do first?
Actually, I didn't even have to do that because if I wanted to kill this guy that way. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. All these guys are expendable.
Can Aya move and shoot? Does it specify? Because she's ranged, remember.
After making a move, it can only attack in melee.
Okay, so if you want her to hit the boss, you'd have to move right next to it.
You know what? I think that's fine.
And then it's in a bad way.
I think it left, but it's still showing that it's here.
That's a bit of an odd. Oh.
Wait. Oh. No, this is still on my turn.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay. So I don't know what that means.
Well, and everybody's already moved, so I think you just gotta.
Or the game is bugged because I pressed to end your turn. I can't end my turn.
Oh no! It's literally the end of the fight. Dang it!
The game doesn't know. I can't undo the action either.
Oh.
Well, this is how it ends.
Well, to be fair, it was the demo. Literally, all that happens next is you win the fight, and the game's like, you can play more in the full version.
Well, so there you go. And I presume the full version won't break like this.
I would hope so.
So there you go.
That's the first time I've seen it break.
Mine too. It's also the first time I've played the game.
That's true.
Well, in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let us know. And with that, I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.